Alrighty, guys, here we are for our Thursday night watch along. Get my camera right, that might help. For Brisbane Lions versus Sydney Swans, and Minamoto's already in the chat. Hey, going, Minamoto? Welcome back, man. Thanks for joining me again. And yeah, Goulden and Grundy for Minamoto tonight. Couple of big names. Expecting Grundy to definitely have a big one, I reckon, against Darcy Fort and Sam Draper. And yeah, I reckon Goulden should be able to get straight back to it, you'd think. But I think I am against Errol Goulden in my main league the week he is back. So that's a bit annoying. So I'll be against you on that one, I'm afraid, Minamoto. But I do have Grundy in a league, and I do expect Grundy to get big tonight. Yeah, Brisbane versus Sydney, though. Cracking game to start the week. Pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty uh, memory-filled game for me. Like, I think my first game I ever went to was Brisbane versus Sydney at the Gabba. So this is, yeah, a little bit of memory lane for me, I guess. Always like this matchup. And some interesting ones out there tonight, fantasy-wise. I love the Ashcroft brothers. Think they're going to be amazing for the next 10, 15 years. And Will Ashcroft, last time he had a day out, he got 150 plus. So very exciting times for him. Think he's going to have another big one today. Heaney or Merritt? Ooh, Merritt against North Melbourne. So maybe Merritt. But, oh, yeah, Brisbane. I don't know. I'd probably say Merritt against North Melbourne. Yeah, gut feeling there because I reckon this is going to be a good game. And you never know. Heaney obviously could go big as well. But I reckon Zach Merritt against North could be the shout there. But Heaney, obviously very, very good. At the Gabba, though, against the Premiers, never know. Who knows what'll happen? But yeah, expecting Heaney to ton up tonight at least, as he usually does. Gets plenty of it, gets busy. Up against Dunkley to start off as well. So yeah, interesting matchup. And Zach Bailey in the middle straight away. So interesting one here. Big honcho matchup. Mills, Warner, Heaney, some big names for the Swans. And see if Brisbane can get back into their form. They've been a bit out of sorts the last month or so. Finally got a win last week, but yeah. Ooh, Merritt tagged by Foss though. Yeah, true. Foss is back in for the North Melbourne. Does Foss have what it takes to run with the fantasy? Oh, I don't know if he's the GOAT, but Zach Merritt has got a very good track record. Is he too old for the new kids though? They're gonna put him to the sword, maybe. Yeah, maybe Foss. He's a freak, Foss. So maybe, but I don't know. Zach Merritt, he's always done me right. And yeah, Heaney at the Gabba. I don't know. That gives me a little bit of doubt. A little bit of doubt. I don't know. There he is though. Straight away, Heaney's getting amongst it. With Mills as well, straight up to +6. And good to see Kerno getting back again. But goodness me, that's a terrible kick, so maybe he shouldn't be back there. Oh, this is a rickety start for the Swans here, but yeah, tight stuff early. Goulden, where is he? And yeah, Ladham's back in tonight actually, so hoping that doesn't stuff Grundy up too much. But Grundy's just a big midfielder, so expecting it to be like Luke Jackson and Mason Cox. You know, like Mason Cox just a couple of pinch hits, whereas Grundy or Luke Jackson love to become big, big midfielders, start accumulating, running. Yeah, so the Gabba used to be a fortress for the Lions, but they have fallen off a bit this year, I feel, especially being the premiers, and yeah, had a couple of losses here. So it's not what it used to be, I feel, for the Lions. It looks like there's a lot of different people going to be going to Heaney tonight. Already Rayner and Dunkley have been matched up against Heaney, I think. Oh, McKenna. Nothing there, mate. Complete airy. I used to have. Oh, I've got Jai Sarong tonight. So there is one I do have. It's a bit of a deeper league, but Sarong has been okay this year. And there he is. No, Lloyd. Too many blondies out there. And yeah, Mills. Mills. Don't know what to make of him this year. He's been up, he's been down. He's been up the last couple of weeks, so I think Callum Mills much better. And there you go, Draper all over Heaney in the defense. So there you go. Heaney has a good leap on him, but he can't leap over Sam Draper just yet. So straight off the bat here, Bice up to 12, Wicks up to 10, Bice up to 18 as my fantasy stats love to jump around. Let's just change that one. Ooh. So Heaney already roving in the forward 50. And there's Goulden. Love to see Errol Goulden out there again. Very, very happy he is back. Not so happy I'm against him this week in my main league, but happy to see him out there again. Oh, Ashcroft, beautiful. Nice little play by the Lions, but just can't sync up going forward. So good couple of chains here by both teams early. It's a nice little back and forth. And oh, Kerno free. All right. Not sure what happened there. So Draper straight up to 5 hitouts for the game. So Draper taking Grundy to school in the ruck off the bat here. 5 hitouts to zip. Don't expect much from Goulden this week. Just don't get injured. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Like you can't expect, especially maybe the first half. Maybe he's not going to get a whole lot of it. But oh, and he's just missed his target with his first kick of the game, Errol, as well. So gonna get some rust out of the system, you'd think. He does not usually miss his targets like that. And Swans getting away with it again. Brisbane just can't seem to get forward with any kind of pressure off the bat here. And it seems very easy cutting through Brisbane at the moment. And look who it is. It's Isaac Heaney. Oh, stuffing it. And Answorth, what was that? Just kicking it straight out of bounds. Oh dear. So Mills has had 6 disposals off the bat. Riley Bice up to 22. There's Errol getting a bit of it. Jai Sarong, my boy. Oh, Caden Cleary, what a kick! But touched. Very tight. Yeah, Swans bringing some heat off the bat here, it looks like. Brisbane under the pump. So Brisbane need to do something here. God, just can't seem to get it forward with any kind of security. And just popping it straight down Blakey's throat. So Blakey and Mills down back, gobbling it up early. Oh, Sarong, come on, man, you got to pick it up. Oh, McKenna, you want to keep that in? Just wow. And that was a shocking inside 50. Wow. Just Lion cannot do anything. Sydney are just all over the Lions, it feels at the moment. And it's only 1 point on the board. It seems all Sydney at the moment. Can the Bloods. Oh, welcome back, Rob. And what's up, Monster and the chat? What's up, Poet? How are you going, man? Who did you tip tonight in Brisbane versus Swans? Because that's a tough one. Very, very good matchup to start the week, I think. Man, I reckon Sydney could be coming out firing tonight. They're already starting strong. And Heaney doing a bit of everything. And Mills surging straight up to a 27. Wicks McCartan back as well, actually. Good to see Tom McCartan back. Tip Swans, but it'll be tough. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. If the Lions can get started. Feels like a few Lions still at the chipper to start off. Still in the change rooms. Oh, Lloyd gets a big hit. He's still on the ground. He is maybe winded. I think it was a legal hit, was it? Yeah. So, yeah, big hit on the veteran Jakey Lloyd. Oh, what? Fletcher kicked that out on the full? Oh, that was a silly mistake. And now Goulden getting a crack at it. So Goulden straight away coming back into the fold and getting amongst it. Oh, nope, never mind, reversed. Jeez. Already struggling, the umpires. Yeah, I didn't think that was on the full, to be honest. Thought he kicked it into the ground. So glad that was overturned. Laddam's in the ruck with Fort now. A few lesser known guys getting amongst it. Answorth, Sheldrick. So plenty of tackles happening. Not too many marks. Definitely no goals. It's a tight contest. Oh, Sheldrick gets a kick that goes absolutely nowhere. Oh, finally getting it out of the corner. Come on, someone get some free-flowing footy happening. There's a lot of boundary riding off the bat here. McCluggage and Zorko not there. I love Goulden already. Work rate is incredible. Yes, he is an absolute machine. Like, he is such an he just keeps running, you know? Always gets ahead of his man. Just racks up marks just for being that 5 meters ahead of his man all the time. And yeah, just grunty inside ball use these days as well. Used to start as a wingman because he's got that awesome left boot. But good to see him getting a bit more contested stuff. And Sydney, again, all over the Lions, I feel, at the moment. Almost 100 more points fantasy-wise on the board. Will Ashcroft up to 20, though, for the Lions, getting the most of it. 2 tackles, 5 disposals, and yeah, Mills has had 7. Yep, I've seen a lot of Goulden already on the screen. It's only been 9 minutes. He's up against Fletcher, so it should be, you'd think, an easy matchup for him. if he is back straight into the fire. Oh, Sheldrick. Good contested disposal work. And even though the Lions cannot get it forward to the halfway mark, they are holding it down defensively. It's crazy. 1 point game. Literally, it's been 1 point. McKenna, can he do an inside 50 this time? Yes, he can. Third time's the charm for McKenna, and Charlie Cameron looking to bring Country Road to the Gabba. I think they were playing it in the warm-up, so I think he should be ready to kick this. Come on, Washcroft. Yes, actually, I agree with that statement. Go, Washcroft. Oh, great kick. First kick goal for the Lions, and they nail it. Oh, Washcroft had a tackle taken away. Sad, but I also have Washcroft in my deep, deep keeper league. Very happy with that one. And then, yeah, his fellow draftee there, Jasper Fletcher, moving on up to 20. Noah Answorth up to 19. And Premiership Ruckman, Darcy Fort, up to 15. Yeah, it was a cracking kick, wasn't it? I really didn't uh, elaborate on that enough. That was a cracking big, big snap there by Charlie. And Charlie Road, Country Road is ringing out at the Gabba. I love to hear it. Charlie Road. Mills and yeah, Heaney. There he goes. So I'm already wrong this week. Heaney could be better than Zach Merritt. He's dominating. 25 already for Heen Dog. Mills up to 27. So who we got? Answorth on the bench now, but up to 19. Fletcher leading the way for the Lions on 20. And yeah, Bice back on. He was going all right before. And Premiership Ruckman, Darcy Fort dominating. What a kick by Ashcroft to other fellow draftee, I think Logan Morris, or was that the year after maybe? Couple of young guns out there for Brisbane, love it. Oh, and Rayner, easy as you like. Brisbane straight back in charge after a slow start. Brisbane get the first couple of goals. So, wow, on the back of a good defensive effort, you've got to say, because they have been under the hammer since this game started, and now they've just bang bang straight into an 11-point lead. So Goulden to the bench. Might get benched a bit tonight. Just ease him back in. Grundy's been on the bench. Want Grundy to get back on, I think. Might be what they're missing. Sydney, horrible in defence. Yeah, I think that's a big point to be made. Tom McCartan's got to ease back into it as well, I guess. Who else they got? Joel Hamling. Yeah. I think I put Laddams back there, maybe. Got a tall. Oh, Rayner, what was that? It was on a platter for Cam Rayner, and he fumbled it. Oh, what a kick by Washcroft, and absolutely sullied by Cam Rayner. He was, oh my goodness, mate. 2 hands for beginners. That replay is painful. Ooh, the crowd was already cheering the mark as soon as Ashcroft kicked that. Like, it's those kicks that, like, when someone kicks it and the crowd is amazed and they know that's a beautiful kick as soon as they kick it. That's the kind of kick that was. Straight to Cam Rayner. It's like, oh man, it's an easy goal. Nope. Wait, did Mark Howard just say it's Peter Ladham's first game of the year? Pretty sure it's his second. Yeah, Caden Cleary on Harris Andrews to begin with here, and he's actually getting a couple over him, which is interesting. Like a foot difference between them. I do rate Caden Cleary, one of the best Southeast or East Coast prospects from his draft year. But not a great kick. Definitely played in his draft year. More as an inside midfielder, less as a forward. So would love to see him get in the middle one day. Caden Cleary. And Will Ashcroft is starting to kick on now, up to 29. Love it. 8 disposals. And there's Sheldrick giving away a free. Don't like that. And now the Lions are cooking. That's not a great kick from Logan Morris, so easy one for the Swans. Good pressure by Brisbane now. Good to see the fantasy points evening up a little bit. How hasn't Wilmot touched it? Wow, yeah, true. Whoa, yeah, Wilmot, 30% time on ground. No, sorry, that's Tunstall. Where's Wilmot? 29% time on ground. What is happening? Yeah, no, Wilmot's been amazing. Especially with no Zorko, no Kitty Coleman out. So you'd think it would be him. But today it's Jasper Fletcher, apparently. And he just got a free again. So Wilmot's going back to -3. Yeah, Fletcher killing it. And sorry, Wilmot going back to 0. He is on 3. He's going back to zip. All right, Grundy on. Would love to see some picking up from him. Wow. Oh, the Swans just perfect touch. What a kick from Heaney. That did not look like it was going to be that lethal, but perfectly placed. So there's good touch here, the Swans, but they need to convert. And that's not going to do it. So Swans still down by 9. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 5.5, sorry. And yeah, no goals yet for the Swans. Weird. More scoring shots, but they're losing by 9. Now Wicks is getting plenty of it now. He's going up to 31. And the Lions breaking away. Lohman, just go for it. He stuffed it. Shocker. Just 2 minds. Not good. He had to run that in another 10 meters, I think. If he was going to be that, yeah, not confident. Not confident here, the Lions. But then Logan Morris, he's bringing some fire. So, wow. All right. Lions coming out firing. Logan Morris. He's going to be a Coleman medalist one day, I reckon. Yeah, he just sneaks his way into the games. Very lethal full forward. Oh, and a 50-litre penalty. I don't think it'll matter because he kicked it. So, goodness me. Logan Morris getting it all go his way. And Brisbane up now by 16. Crazy. It's just flipped on a dime in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, Logan Morris looking good. And yes, Sydney not looking good. Sorry, guys. They are. Yeah, was that 16 points behind already. But they're getting the fantasy points though. You got Wicks, Heaney, and Bice and Mills kicking on. And then for the Lions, it's really all Will Ashcroft at the moment. Neil's creeping up now. He's had 7. Morris now into the 20s. So a few Lions starting to get plenty of it. I think Ashcroft. Will is back on the bench, but good to see Levi in the middle. Not making the most of it though. Errol. Oh. Kerno almost had the mark. So Washcroft back on. Love to see it. Neil. And now Dunkley. So I don't know where Adam is, but Josh Dunkley's getting a piece of it, mate. He's up to 20. And there's Dunkley again. So is this a Dunkley day? He's getting a bit of it now. Dunkley moving up to 26. Oh, no, Fletcher. But he's getting a couple of bits of the... Oh, no, that's surely ball. No, he just dropped it. All right, didn't get a free against, though. Lucky. And Swans make them pay big time for that silly bounce from Fletcher. That is going to get you back to the VFL. Sorry, mate. Absolute counter punch by the Swans and gets them on the board. Just 10 behind now. And Fletcher absolutely botching it. And Warner making him pay. Sam Wicks on top. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, crazy times to be alive. Sam Wicks up there on 31. Jasper Fletcher up to 39 now, so he's absolutely kicking on. I don't think he will get much of the ball after that last play. Lucky he didn't get a negative there either. Yeah, Sam Wicks, what is going on here? 31, Heaney 28 with James Jordan. And Warner's kicking on now. Warner getting up to 30. And is Goulden. Oh, that was out of bounds. Yep, it was. Not quite, Errol. Lost your boundary touch. Get that rust out of your system, mate. There's something weird about Goulden. Does he look different? He look like, I don't know, just some... No, I just haven't seen him in a while, but he just looks different. So Wilmot getting out of 0 territory. Got his first tackle. Dunkley is getting plenty of it. I think that was an Ashcroft tackle, so he's going up into the 30s now. And Dunkley again. My goodness. Oh, I love Levi to Will, and then a pinpoint kick to Logan Morris. Oh, beautiful. Couple of these. Oh, that isn't a ridiculously good kick from your full forward into Jared Berry. Awesome stuff by the Lions. Yeah, Jasper Fletcher up to 42 early. Josh Dunkley cruising on up there into the 30s. Will Ashcroft will do the same in a second. Yeah, Dunkley coming out with a decent game. Can he keep it going for 4 quarters, though? He's up to 36 at the moment. And Berry's got one. So, Lions go up to 25. 16-point lead again. Fletcher up to 44. 10 disposal first term. 3 marks, 2 tackles. Should have had a free against, to be honest, because he bounced the ball and got tackled. But didn't get paid. So, he's still cruising with a good game so far. Ashcroft and Dunkley up to 36. And yeah, Berry now with a goal. So look at that. Plenty of Lions now and plenty of Swans actually into the 20s and on track for a ton. Wicks, Warner, Heaney, Jordan, Bice, Mills, Grundy for the Swans, all 25 plus. And yeah, Neil, Morris, Dunkley, Will Ashcroft, and Fletcher, all 25 plus for Lions. Good stuff. Sam Draper's had 10 hitouts against Grundy. Gotta say, that's not bad for hard matchup against Brodie Grundy. And Wilmot again getting done right in front of goal this time. And he's going back down again. Wilmot down to 1. And Rowbottom, who actually coming good today, is moving up. Oh, Fagan is pissed. Oh, there it is, making the Lions pay there. Rowbottom gets one back and goes straight up with a maximum there. He's going to go up to the top, I think, for the Swans. Equal top now, at least, with Chad Warner, I think. Up to 32. Into the 30s, definitely. And yeah, Fletcher's up to 46. My goodness. Unfortunately, Fletcher's ball use is probably what's giving it up for the Lions at the moment. That's 2 plays now that Jasper Fletcher has kind of either put himself or put a teammate under pressure, and then there's been a goal instantly. Advantage? What was that? That was not an advantage. Oh, 10 seconds left in the quarter. What a muddle up. Come on, someone do something. Nah, that'll be it for the first term. And what a weird quarter it was. Sydney seemed on top for the first 10 minutes there. And then Brisbane Lions kicked a few goals and Sydney got a couple back. But it's a 10-point lead for the Lions at quarter time. And Jasper Fletcher doing plenty, helping his team out most of the time and stuffing his team up the other couple of times. So, yeah, 11 disposals for him. He's up to 46 at quarter time. And yeah, Josh Dunkley up to 39. Chad Warner up to 38. So Chadley Warner had a huge first term there in the end. Got busy towards the end. Got that goal. 3 tackles, 7 disposals. And yeah, Fletcher, Dunkley, Ashcroft, Washcroft for the Lions into the 30s. Rowbottom got a good holding the ball and a goal. And yeah, what's that? I thought it was Yeah, very, very good tackle in front of goal. And Mills there up to 33 as well. So he's had 10 with 3 marks to his name. Yeah, 5 Swans into the 30s already, guys. Warner, Mills, Rowbottom, Heaney, and Wicks. And then Jordan, Bice, Grundy, all on track for a ton at this point. Goulden not far off either in his first game back. And yeah, Morris did pretty well with Neil as well, up to 29. So a few guys kicking on, but plenty of time left in this one, guys. Good match for Thursday night footy. Let me know who you've got in this one and how you think this week's gonna go. Which matches are you excited for? And yeah, I'll tell you, I'm excited for tomorrow night. Hawks vs GWS should be fun. And I reckon Fremantle versus Gold Coast, I'm hoping is going to be a good one to finish off the round as well. So let me know who your big matchups are this week and who you'd like to get the ton in this one, guys. We'll take a quick first break and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the second quarter of Brisbane Lions versus Sydney Swans. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Second quarter of Brisbane versus Sydney coming up, and it was an interesting one to start off here. Lions in front by 10, and Jasper Fletcher having the best of that last quarter, up to 46. Chadley Warner up to 38. Josh Dunkley having a good quarter, up to 39. Is he finally coming good? Will Ashcroft as well, up to 36, and yeah, Mills, Rowbottom, Heaney, and Wicks all in the 30s as well. So plenty of tons on the cards in this one. And I just saw Michael Voss in the commentary already, so he got sacked 4 or 5 weeks ago. Interesting to see if he wants to commentate the Carlton game on Saturday afternoon. That could be fun. But no, Michael Voss in the commentary box and looking a bit stiff, to be honest. Doesn't looks a little bit awkward. But yeah, I mean, Alistair Lynch has a job, so why not give Michael Voss a job too? Why not? Uh, no, good game here. Sydney seemed on top of the first part of that first quarter, but then the Lions got straight back into it, and they lead by 10. And yeah, there's a few down the bottom there. A bit concerning though. Darcy Wilmot, couple of frees against, and just the one tackle. Couple, what was it? A handball or a kick, and he's just on one to start this one after a quarter of footy. And then Plenty of Sydney guys struggling. Sheldrick, Sarong. Yeah, their forwards not doing too much off the bat here. And yeah, just a couple of guys down the bottom for both teams really need to kick on. Levi Ashcroft there on 5. Cam Rayner there, 12. Yeah, a lot left to do in this one. But yeah, let me know, guys, who is winning this game and who is going to turn up today. Jasper Fletcher looks on the cards at the moment. Chadley Warner, Josh Dunkley, Will Ashcroft, my boy. Love a bit of the Washcroft. So just love watching the Washcroft do his thing. He's just smooth mover, nice and balanced. Love it. And oh, we got a couple of readjustments, I think, in that last quarter too. Jordan and Bice right up there. And yeah, Goulden and Grundy close to being on track for a ton. And Heaney gets a free straight off the bat. So he is going to start moving soon. Goulden too. Wilmot is having a tough time out there. Quadruples his score to start the quarter though. He's up to 4. Oh yeah, Jai Sarong not having a good game either. So not happy with that. I am a Jai Sarong owner. Now, Big Heaney getting a piece of it. Edwards. Oh, good kick there. Sarong to Curnow. Very nice connection. Chad Warner up to 40. Heaney up to 34. Wicks up to 34. And now Curnow gets his first chance of the day. Could double up here. Oh, he's nailed it, Charlie Curnow. He's got his kicking boots on these days. Last couple of weeks he's been good. And that is no exception. 4-point lead for the Lions. Sydney straight back in it. And that was just Heaney, Goulden, bit of magic in the middle. And then, yeah, some good inside 50 work from Jai Sarong. And Charlie Curnow finished it off nicely as well. So good start for the Swans in the second quarter. Chad Warner into the 40s. Goulden cruising. Goulden's back, guys. I trust Jai. He hasn't given me a bad score yet. That is true. He does get decent floor scores, I feel. And yeah, just a good wingman. And gets forward, gets back. Yeah, he's a smooth mover. And a good kick after that last goal. Good inside 50 by Jai Sarong. Yeah, would love to see him keep going. Keep it going, Jai. Grundy giving away a few in the middle. These new rules really do not help the ruck fantasy points. Oh, come on. Jai Sarong was holding on for like 5 seconds there. Not holding the ball. Nothing. Oh, Hipwood. Wow. Perfectly balanced kick by the Premiership ruckman Darcy Fort. He did not think he'd kick that well at all. Yeah, Eric Hipwood. Good to see him back now after a long recovery. And he's nailed it. Ooh, it was so close. It's one of those goals that's so close to the post and they blast it through. You can't actually tell if they were accurate or not. But he got it. And now Josh Dunkley's moving again, up to 43. So I traded Dunkley out a couple of weeks ago. Who did I get for him? I can't remember now. I traded him out. Dunkley. Oh, that's right. I got Jack Steele for Dunkley. So it was a weird trade at the time. And Steele had also been bad, but Dunkley has been atrocious this year. So I would like to see him come good, even though I don't have him anymore. Would like to see Josh Dunkley get a decent score for once, like 120 plus for once this year. He's usually like that's what he was doing years ago, dominating. Beautiful by Heaney to Goulden. That's a connection the Swans have missed the last couple of, well, this year. Heaney and Goulden are a 1-2 punch. Brisbane on the offense. There's a shocking kick. Just gives it to Heaney. That's how Heaney gets the points. He just knows where to stand on the defense and knows where to stand on the offense. Just right place, right time. Goodness me, these kicks inside by Brisbane are atrocious. And, oof, bit of rabble here by both teams, to be honest. Brisbane just not getting it forward with ease. Raider. Oh, fast hands by the Lions. Hipwood's got to hit this. Nah, missed it by that much. So close. Nick Blakey gets his first or second kick in for the day. That's a huge kick down the middle, 60 metres. There we go. Wilmot, the quarterback, down back. Oh, good defense by Green there. Beautiful stuff. I think you're right. Goulden looks bigger. He looks like, yeah, he's fleshed out. Oh, he doesn't look like a boy anymore. He's not that little Goulden boy. Not that weird kid with the weird last name anymore. He's grown up. Oh, the mung kicks happening at both ends of the field. And Dunkley's just taking the piss now. He's getting some easy marks. Where was this earlier in the season? Oh, Rayner. Just can't get in the right place. So Dunkley's going to go to the top in a second, going right up to 49. And Chadley Warner, Isaac Heaney into the 40s. Fletcher yet to touch it this quarter, 5 minutes in. He's been on the bench for a while, I guess. So is Will Ashcroft. Heaney and Warner just getting busy. Oh, row bottom smashed Neil into the ground there. I think it was fine, but oof. Oh, Logan to Dunkley. Dunkley into the 50s. Dunkley going up to 52. Still 14 minutes left in the second quarter. So a big game from Josh Dunkley off the bat here. 11 disposals early. 3 marks, 3 tackles. Oh my God, it's the Spider-Man moment with Darcy Gardner and Darcy Ford. They've even got the same name and they look the same. Oh my goodness, that kick from Dunkley, incredible. Wow, what a game he's having. Up to 55. and pulling out some good disposal use. Like, what was that? Such a crammed kick and perfect. Dunkley up to 55. Logan Morris kicking for his second. He go up to 40 himself, Logan. Yes, he can. Oh, that was a tight one, but he got it. Logan Morris, take a bow, up to 43. So a forward that is coming good. Chadley Warner up to 45. Isaac Heaney, 43. Rowbottom, 4 tackles, up to 40. Yeah, some of these kicks looks like, yeah, how do they squeeze some of these kicks out? Good contested work by the Lions. And don't know why, but Caden Cleary's got 20 minutes on the bench next to his name. Doesn't fill me with too much confidence. Hopefully he's okay. And Grundy, is that the third free against for Grundy for stepping across the line? So these frees against for rucks are getting ridiculous. He's going for the Jordan Sweet record. Oh, Lohman missing it point blank. The Jordan Sweet record. Well, I don't know if there's anyone else that's been worse, but Jordan Sweet 2 weeks ago, 8 frees against for the game. Will Ashcroft straight back on and straight a mark straight to him. Oh, I thought Berry had that. Neil might. Oh, not to be, but the Lions are cooking now. Lions are double the Swans score. 42 plays 21. 2-5 for the term. My goodness, Lions should be much further in front. And Heaney up to 49. So Cleary back on. Good to see. On the bench for a while, but he's back. Oh, good defense by Leicester. And now Wilmot making himself available and kicking very nicely. Oh, Lions moving it well now. Berry getting amongst it. And Bailey. So easy cutting through the middle stuff by the Lions. Zach Bailey. Where is Zach? Where is Zach? In the middle of the road there. He's going to get into the 30s if he kicks this one. 36. If he can nail this, he'll get up to, no, up nearer to the top actually. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a Oh, Zach Bailey didn't know to play on and then gets clipped and then gets another reset at kicking the goal. So Zach Bailey with a good minute with the ball in his hands here to take this kick. And does he get a closer kick or a further away kick? It's further away. Oh, absolutely. Did not matter the distance because he nailed it regardless. And Zach Bailey up to 36 or 37, sorry, with that free 4. So an extra point for Zach Bailey as well. And yeah, good to see him coming good. But it's going to be weird seeing him in different colours next year. I think he's going to not be at the Lions. And all the word on the street says he's going to Adelaide. which would be interesting. Can go join his premiership teammate Calamachi. But not locked in stone yet, but that's the word that I've heard. Zach Bailey going to Adelaide at the end of this year. So Brisbane up by 27. All right, Sydney, what are you doing? Got to keep it going. Got to put the pressure back on because Lions running away with it at this point. Sydney horrible. Yeah, not wrong, Minamoto. It's not their night tonight. Oh, Connor McKenna, play of the day. No, not quite. If Logan Morris took that mark, would have been. Oh, it is tough stuff for the Swans here. Lions are everywhere. Complete flip of the script from the start of the first quarter. Sydney completely under pressure at the moment. And no Heaney on he's on the bench at the moment. So it's going to be tough for a couple of minutes. Every mark being contested by Brisbane. Chad Warner up to 48. Josh Dunkley up to 59. 4 tackles, 3 marks, 12 disposals. That's why I took him with my first pick in the draft. He never did that for me. Or he would do that. I think a couple of times he got up to 60, and then by the end of the game he ended up on like 80. Just fell off in that second half. So would like to see Josh Dunkley play 4 quarters. And Zach Bailey getting another crack at it. So Bailey could be a quick plus 10 here. Oh, over the front of the goal, not quite at the goal. Blakey, where's he been today? Blakey. God, where is Blakey? Up there on 35 after that kick. And Brisbane just doing it easy right now. You go backwards to go forwards. Like, that's all it is for Brisbane right now. Just, we've got numbers back, and then we'll flood forward. So Brisbane really putting it up to Sydney at the moment. And yeah, Sydney struggling. Just struggling. Haven't seen much of Goulden in this second quarter. Haven't seen much of Grundy. Grundy having a shocker with those 3 frees against. But even if he didn't have those, he'd still be struggling in my books. He'd only be on 33. So there it is. Will Ashcroft up into the 50s now. 51 for old Will. And Fletcher moving again up to 49. Oh, that's high. No, not paid against Washcroft. He gets the handball out and oh, not quite a beautiful goal. Not quite the finish on that one, but Lions look menacing. Very, very menacing in the forward 50. Dean Cox looks like a deer in headlights. Time in forward half the last 10 minutes. 95% Brisbane in the forward half. 5% Sydney. Wow. Just every Sydney Swan is getting hounded instantly. Oh, Will Ashcroft. Good effort there, and it's not in the sorry, it's not between the arcs that kick. So it was a very smart kick. That's crazy. That was like a rugby move there. The 420. Dunkley up to 63. Washcroft up to 55. Zach Bailey and Morris up to 47 apiece. Yeah, some stats really popping off for Brisbane now. They're having a great second quarter. This is quite unreal, to be honest. Sydney really falling apart. Definitely thought we'd be in for a closer game at this point, but Sydney just have not shown up in this second quarter. Dunkley again. Dunkley up to 65. 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Swans just struggling to get it out of their defensive 50 with any kind of syncing up. It's just long bombs and hope at the moment. And Fletcher up to 51, but straight to the bench. Oh, sorry, pardon me. But yes, Will Ashcroft into the 60s now. 62. Fletcher looked gassed from a big hit just before. Come on, Jai. Sarong, get involved, please. Went out of bounds. So, just nothing going right for the Swans at the moment. At least Mills is kicking on. Rowbottom as well, up to 45. So, big names at the top for the Swans, but not the biggest scores for them. At least Chad Warner's up to 50. Oh, Bice, surely that was ball for a second. No? Just looked hesitant. Sydney, just struggling. Yeah, Swans bad is the overall consensus. 100%. Oh, until that is the most. Oh, what a shocking kick that was. Is that Tunstall? Straight down the throat of Charlie Curnow. A rare off kick for the Lions. Fagan is fuming. Fuming Fagan, they call him. Oh, that's a good kick by Charlie Curnow. So Curnow getting something. He's got his second. He's going up into the 40s, which is pretty good. A lucky one for the Swans, to be honest, because it didn't come from any kind of Swans forward pressure. Swans bad? Swans lucky? Oh, yeah, Heaney's probably going to come back on now, you'd imagine. But that was a very, very lucky let off there for the Swans, to be honest. Yeah, Swans need more of that to get back into it. 21-point margin still. 5 minutes left in the half. Mills. Oh, but Ashcroft putting his body on the line. As those 1% plays that do it. It's just, yeah, those guys that unselfish and just Put every piece of their body on the line. That's what you want. And another tackle by Washcroft. Washcroft is getting amongst it. Getting busy. That's good to watch. Just writhing around out there. Okay, Grundy is having a struggle street of a game today. Oh, a high one for Bailey again. Oh, he's really hounding around the forward 50 and getting lucky a bit, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Just a bit rough and tumble and it goes your way. And to get one straight back here, Lions. And yeah, Will Ashcroft absolutely exploding now. He's up to 70. Oh my goodness. He is finding some form, this kid. Could he do back-to-back golds? Am I jumping the gun a little bit? Absolutely. Zach Bailey misses, but Will Ashcroft kicking on. 73. Just keeps going. Just a good all-round game. I always say he's just balanced. Very balanced midfielder. Wow! What was that? The Swans like, hey, yeah, thanks for that goal. We'll just give you one back. There you go. Riley Bice kicking it straight down the throat of Levi Ashcroft. What the heck is happening? What a stinking kick. That looks like some AFL 26 kick-ins. I mean the video game on easy. Levi Ashcroft makes them pay as well. So, boom, straight back. Yeah. Rewarding us for having him finally. Yes. Will Ashcroft, after a slow first half of the year, you might say, like been up and down, never quite hitting the high marks, and now he's found it. He's found it. Easy goal for Levi. Yeah, he's not going to miss that. God, that was a shocking kick in. And the Swans are struggling right now, aren't they? They are just deer in headlights. And let's hope for their sake the shit doesn't hit the fan too quickly, but it is not looking good. Grundy, here he goes. Takes a bounce for God's sake. What is this? And a beautiful inside 50 finds Goulden. Wow. Okay, probably their best player of the day there, Sydney. And Goulden sitting forward. Give him forward status. I can't believe Grundy just took a bounce. Just so aware of the running too far rules. He's like, all right, bounce it every 5 steps. You got to think Errol kicks this, even if he's been out. Oh, no, never mind. Bit of rust. Still a bit of rust. Yeah, he's lost the baby fat. He's got no baby fat on his cheeks anymore, Errol Goulden. No rosy cheeks. Lloyd. Good kicking by the veteran. And yeah, easy one down back for Darcy Gardner. So Swans are struggling. They just cannot get it forward without the Lions giving it to them at the moment. now the defense is junking up. Fletcher again, Wilmot again, Answorth, I think, or is that Berry? It's Berry. Here's my boy Angus Sheldrick actually doing something this quarter. Had a terrible first one. He's up to 30 now. Kerno thought he had the mark. It was like clearly spoiled. Neil Ashcroft just chaining it together nicely. Love to see it. Very in control here, Brisbane. Complete flip since that first 10 minutes. And there it is. God, that quarter went very quick in the end, but what a quarter it was for Will Ashcroft. Absolutely surged in that one. I think he had a good 40-point quarter. And yeah, 17 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles. As balanced as you could be, genuinely. Like, he's on track for a triple-double, which is pretty crazy. He's at, sorry, 82. There's another one. So he's up to 82 at half-time. Will Ashcroft, 18 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles, 1 free, 4. And yeah, Josh Dunkley having a rare bit of form here, up to 68 with 4 tackles himself, 16 disposals, 3 marks. And Jasper Fletcher also kicking on. He's up to 60 after a little bit of a slow start to that last quarter, but then he kicked on and got a bit of junk at the end, which is nice. He's up to 60. Zach Bailey had a couple of chances, took one, missed the other. He's up to 52. And then a few others into the 40s. Morris, Neal, Levi Ashcroft, Berry. And yeah, the Lions just linking together, chaining a bit better in that second quarter, and a big, big lead now. Yeah, 27-point lead for the Lions. And yeah, Chadley Warner, the best for the Swans, up to 54 with a goal, 4 tackles, 12 disposals. Heaney up to 51, Mills up to 51. Rowbottom trying his best, but it's been struggle street for the Swans. I guess everyone will target him now, probably. But yeah, no, it's Will Ashcroft's day today, up to 82 at halftime after last time he played 150 plus as well. So he is finding it at the moment. Absolutely on ball everywhere around the ground is Will Ashcroft getting amongst it. And it's awesome to see, awesome to watch. I'm glad you're here watching it with me, guys. But yes, we will take our first quick break, or 10-minute break. We'll be back for the second half of Brisbane versus Swans in about 10 minutes. And yeah, let me know in the chat who you'd like to ton up, and can the Swans get back into this one? Can any Swans get going in this second half? Because they've been struggling. It's all about the Lions now. And yeah, how high can Will Ashcroft go? Let me know. How high is Will Ashcroft going to go in this game, guys? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys, for the second half. See you soon. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Second half of Brisbane versus Sydney about to get underway, and it is all a Will Ashcroft day out there today. It is just awesome to see him in full flight. 18 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles, up to 82 at halftime. He is in a rare strain of form. And Josh Dunkley back into a little bit of form too, up to 68 at halftime. Can he finally ton up? It has been a while since I've seen a Josh Dunkley ton, and I would like to see him keep it going for 4 quarters for a change. Jasper Fletcher as well, back into the halfback duties and absolutely gunning it up down back. He's up to 60 from 15 disposals, 4 marks, and a couple of tackles as we start the second quarter. Chad Warner, Heaney, and Mills all at the top for the Swans, and it is all Brisbane's day out today, guys. Brisbane getting it done. And Swans, they had deer in headlights in this first half, or the second quarter in particular. They were just nowhere, and just lucky to get that one goal, really, from the bad kick in. Oh, Will Ashcroft again, straight off the bat, but can't convert. Still chugging away, though. 85 for Will Ashcroft straight away in this third quarter. So Will Ashcroft ton surely happening tonight. And whether we get 150 might be the next question. Rowbottom holding the ball. I thought that was maybe a little bit harsh there. And there he is again. Jasper Fletcher up to 66 straight away. So Jasper is cooking. Oh, not a good kick though. Oh, as I say that, absolutely botches it. Oh dear. What is happening? Oh. Oh, Marty on the line, his first touch of the day, and he kicks it straight into the post. Oofed. Oofty oofed. And Dunkley getting back for some junk early as well. He's into the 70s. I don't know if anyone saw that. Some under 18 game this week that went viral because of a last second kick from like their ruckman from the 50, and the ball got bombed in, and it went over the top of everyone but landed just before the goal line, and then it bounced in one of the most craziest ways you could imagine, and then yeah, that team lost the game because of that stupid bounce of the ball. And that's what just happened then. And then the Swans run through and get a goal. Nice to see. So they're straight back into it. But yeah, ball does what it wants sometimes. Just bounces any which way. It's one of the best things about this sport. Nice goal there by Warner in the end. And yeah, goodness me, that was a stuff up by Gardner, wasn't it? Or was it Fort? Gardner or Ford? I never can tell the difference. It was Ford. Yeah, it was Ford. No, it was Gardner. Alright, Gardner. That is some VFL marking there. Shocking stuff. Zach Bailey straight back into it. Love it. So a bit more pressure here from Sydney in this third quarter already. Good to see Goulden getting a piece of it into the 40s early. So Chad Warner, straight off the bat here, up to 66 in this third quarter. And Goulden has had about 3 or 4 touches already this quarter. Heaney also moving into the 60s. Oh, no, he's not. Straight wrapped up by, is that Bailey or Draper? Instantly gets him back. What was that? Bailey. Beautiful tackle. He's going to go right up into the 60s himself. And Rayner, oh, very nice. Good stuff by Brisbane. Dean Cox doesn't know what the heck just happened. So I can't believe that. Heaney had it. He had a great mark. Oh, sorry, I got the free. And then decided to run straight into Zach Bailey. Like, why? Just no awareness there. And Rayner just gets one back. So Lions back in front by a lot, up by 26. Will Ashcroft up to 85. Dunkley 74 to get started. Fletcher 69. Bailey 65. And now that was a good goal there by Cam Rayner. So Lions kicking on. And Swans, it did look good for a second, but that brain fade from Heaney just stuffed him up, didn't it? So Brisbane coming good at the Gabba, it seems, in full control. Heaney just falling over out there now. Oh, Charlie. No. No country road. No motorbike. Callum Mills kicking in though. Oh, high fend. Sorry, Hipwood. Can't do that these days. He does not know he's done something wrong. Just boom. Can't forearm people in the face, even if you have the ball. And Mills is getting a bit of junk down back now. I think he's going up into the 60s. Bice as well, into the 50s. And Bice getting a bit of it now. A quick plus 12 for old Riley Bice. And that's not a good kick though. Don't know if they want it in his hands. Bruce. And now Neil. So good to see Neil chugging along again. Slow first quarter. That was a shocking disposal, and no way Lockie Neal could catch Chad Warner. What a step! Oh, this could be goal of the year. Oh my goodness, Chadley Warner is coming alive. That could be at least goal of the week, maybe up there for goal of the year contender. That was just flashy, flashy stuff from Chad Warner. Take a bow. What a stuff up here by Neil. And just ran at 50 meters. Far out. And the dummy here was excellent. Oh, salt in the wound for that Lions player. I don't know who it was, but oofed. That is some rugby background kind of sidestepping there. Very, very nice. Oh, good defense there. Wilmot getting amongst it, and he needs to because he has struggled. But look who it is. Will Ashcroft up to 191. Oh, what am I thinking? 91, not 191. Up to 91. God, maybe he's going to get to 191. That'd be something. Oh, just the Lions. Too easy. I don't know if McKenna will pull this off, but he's been a handy forward, I think. McKenna, just to chain plays and connect it up, but don't know about his finishing capability. But He's about to prove me wrong. Whenever I say something like that, they usually prove me wrong. Yeah, Lions made that look so easy. McKenna smashes a poster. And yeah, Chad Warner up to 75. Was that Levi before? I swear it was Will. I think someone's given the points to the wrong Ashcroft. Maybe not. Now Lions, yeah, they're just cutting through them a bit too easy at the moment. Oh, Charlie gets it! Oh, wow. Pulled off it at the last second. Looked like he almost took it, like a Shane Warne slips catch kind of thing. And then he just got pulled off it a bit. So Charlie gets it. What a snap. Great one. Charlie Country Road gets it done again. Charlie Country Road Cameron. That's his middle name, right? Just Country Road in the middle. Now, Lions well and truly getting it done now. Up by 27. No, 28, sorry. Yeah, Chad Warner trying his best for the Swans. He's got almost half the points for them, Chadley Warner. And he's up to 75. I swear that was Will Ashcroft before. I thought he was going into the 90s, but maybe it was Levi. Will Ashcroft there on 85. Fletcher on 75 as well. There's Will. All right, Will does not have the pink boots on. Maybe it wasn't him. Zach Bailey getting busy. He's getting in the middle. He's getting tackles. He's got 4 frees 4 as well. Yeah, Grundy. What is happening out there, Minamoto? Don't know what has happened to Grundy today. I was going to say before, like, oh, it's just the freeze against holding him back, but I don't think it's even that now. He's just not doing what he usually does. Not tackling, not marking. Sam Draper has more hitouts than him. Yeah, 3 frees against. All his frees against have been the jump in the ruck, in the middle, the ruck jump going over the line. Oh, Kurto! And if that isn't the story of the Swans night tonight, just on the tip, just out of arm's reach, unless your name's Chad Warner. Yeah, Grundy is struggling. Goulden wrapped up, not ball. I tell you, yeah, Goulden struggled a little bit since the first quarter. He was looking really good in the first quarter. He's just slowed down a bit. And yeah, where is my boy Jai Sarong? He's down there on 29. Also, where's Sheldrick? He's had 16 disposals, Sheldrick. Just the 1 mark and no tackles, though. And again, that low time on ground every week. "17 disposals now for Sheldrick. But too easy down back for the Lions now. The defense is kicking in. And Will Ashcroft is cruising up to 97 now for Will, and Levi also cruising. So Ashcroft's getting busy. He's going to get it back here, Will. Yep, there it is. That's going to be the ton for Will Ashcroft, everyone. He is going up to 103. Couple of junky mark kicks, and look at that balance again. He's just had 2 quick marks. He's up to 22 disposals, 6 marks, 6 tackles. And that will be the ton for him. So crazy, crazy. He's already tunning up. He's on track for the 150, I reckon. I reckon he can do it. Oh, Bailey. How did he get that out? That was insane. And then McKenna gets a lovely chip through. How did Bailey get that out? That was awesome. All right. Well, yeah, Brisbane has opened this game up now. 34-point lead for the Lions in the last 10 minutes. Just absolutely flooding it. The gates have just flooded on open. Will Ashcroft, take a bow. Up to 103 already. Crazy. So easy for the Lions, Minamoto. So easy. I just did. Wow, that Bailey handball. Incredible. He is getting a big contract somewhere. So Lions running away with it a bit now. Fletcher, Dunkley, Bailey, all into the late 70s. And then a lot of sharing it around though after Levi or Charlie Cameron. Oh, bit off there, but Lions keep the attack pumping. Just keep it coming. Draper's hitouts are monstrous, and Dunkley's creativity today is good. Goulden getting open for the marks, but his kicking is something to be desired, leaving something to be desired tonight. He's not kicking it like he used to, Errol Goulden. I'm not sure what that free was for. Is it a standing one? What was that? He said stand twice and he didn't stand. So Darcy Fort gets a freebie and it's a 40-point margin. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Wow, wow, wow. So 40-point lead now. Dean Cox doesn't know what to do. It's a quarter, half a quarter it's taken them to just blow this game apart. Crazy. Yep, not easy for the Swans now. Brisbane Lions going for the three-peat. Hey, they've done it before. Oh, Goulden's pissed. Goulden is pissed. He doesn't usually kick it over, but he is just dejected on the bench at the moment. Wow, yeah. Very grim scenes on the boundary for the Swans. Goulden in shambles. Can't expect him to be on point in his first game back, but he's really like taken it to heart. Errol Goulden. He's like, I am better than this. And there's my boy Angus Sheldrick getting a piece of it now. Finally getting his second mark after 18 disposals. Oh, Wilmot, good team player. And Swans trying their best. Maybe it's the Laddams effect as well for Grundy, but yeah, he's just not getting much of it tonight. They could probably take out Freo if they make it there. I feel like Freo will choke in finals. Yeah, well, they did last time. Tell you that much. uh, no. Yeah, I was thinking today, for some reason, I was thinking Freo Sydney in the finals, but now it's not looking like that. Now it's looking like Freo Brisbane. Which, yeah, I reckon, yeah, a couple of non-Melbourne teams could, it always makes it an interesting final, I reckon. Especially if it's, yeah, West Coast and an East Coast team. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Or like Suns versus Freo, or God, like imagine like Suns versus Adelaide. Like that would be one of the weirdest grand finals ever. Suns versus GWS. Oh, Swans just can't chain together. Marty has had his pants pulled up. He's been wedgied. And a silver lining for this quarter is Angus Sheldrick is having a great time out there. He's up to 50. Otherwise, it's all one-way traffic for the Lions right now. Swans just in shambles. Dunkley kicking on up to 87. Fletcher up to 82. And fuming Fagan is now friendly Fagan. Heaney started moving again. That's nice. He felt like I just hadn't really seen him this quarter. Sheldrick, mate, calm down. Having a big quarter. Yeah, the Sarong score is very worrying there, Poet. Very worrying indeed. Yeah, Lions just suffocating the Swans at the moment, especially the defenders. It's really your familiar names at the top now for the Swans. Top 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, all the top names there for the Swans kicking on. Cleary, come on, mate. It's your third free against. Oh dear. Swans just can't get anything. Like Joel Amadi has been absolutely missing in action tonight. Has been at the chipper all night. Logan McDonald. It's not good by the Swans, big men. Oh, no. It's too easy at the moment for the Lions. Oh, it's play on though. All right. Sheldrick again. Oh, Grundy! 4 frees against now. Getting thrown away by Kai Lohman, of all people. One of the shortest Brisbane Lion players, I feel. Throwing away Brodie Grundy like paper mache. So Bailey, Fletcher, Dunkley, all into the 80s. Dunkley's almost up to 90. And Chad Warner and Heaney at the top for the Swans. Oh, Rayner just walks away and gets an easy goal. Like, where was the defense there for the Swans? Absolutely, like, you thought the tackle was made and he just stopped. And he just walked away and kicked the goal. Oh, too easy. 44-point lead for the Lions. And yeah, Josh Dunkley into the 90s now. Fletcher 82. Cam Rayners kicked 3. He's up to 48. Sydney cannot tackle Minamoto. Exactly right. Who was that? Jake Lloyd, too. Just thrown away. Yeah, Cam Rayner absolutely bullying it through. So Sydney just not getting any space. Blakey, random appearance. Haven't seen him much in this quarter. Yeah, Brisbane defenders all over the Sydney forwards tonight. Amati, McDonald, nowhere to be seen. Even Laddams. And Goulden, laser tackle. He's come back on. He's going to use some of that anger to hopefully ton up. And Rowbottom gets a holding the ball on Answorth. Interesting. Just didn't try to get rid of it, I guess. So a random chance here for the Swans. So Rowbottom, snap on the left, and I think he's got it. There you go. Sydney get one back. 38-point lead now for the Lions. And a tough day for the Swans. Gets a little slither of hope. I'm telling you, look at that. Angus Sheldrick, 21 disposals. And the third lowest time on ground for the Swans. So he's almost got as many points as his time on ground, Angus Sheldrick. And he's got the most disposals for all the Swans. Crazy. If he could just tackle a bit more and mark a bit more, he would be up there with the big boys. It was a good goal, though, by James Rowbottom. So Hipwood's, yeah, still struggling a bit up forward. Hey, a Jai Sarong appearance. He's into the 30s. Bice. Not hitting his targets like usual. Heaney is, though. Oh, and Warner sees things ahead of him and makes the off players like Amati come good. Amati gonna more than double his score here. And maybe even triple or quadruple it. And yeah, have not seen much of this from the Swans tonight, especially from Amati. And that is not going to help. He is having a mare. And Dean Cox is not happy. It's Cranky Cox in the box. Actually, he doesn't look very cranky. He looks very dejected and emotionless. Come on, Jai Sarong, pick the ball up. At least he kicked it off the deck. Oh, Harris Andrews. What? How do you stop that? Will Ashcroft finally get back amongst the points here? I don't know if he's on track for 150 anymore. Unless he gets a bit of junk at the end here, maybe. But he's up to 106. Oh, Berry makes the angle a bit tougher for himself, though, and it's not even going to get a point. Josh Dunkley, right up to 95 now, having a balanced game himself. Only one mark and one disposal behind Will Ashcroft. How is Darcy Wilmot doing? 33 for Darcy. Not a good night for him, unfortunately. And yeah, Jice wrong there. 35. Slowing down. Where is he? There's Wilmot. Getting another piece. Another kick. And that will be the Josh Dunkley ton. A nice smart kick to 101. So, just under 2 minutes left, and it is a 37-point lead for the Lions. A couple of Lions have turned up, though, Ashcroft and Dunkley. Heaney getting busy, but so are the Lions on defense. Even their forwards laying tackles now. Logan Morris, Rayner getting in the face of the Sydney Swans. Yeah, Dunkley about to get up to that ton. Good to see. And what was that? Sammy Draper with a massive goal out of the ruck. Insane stuff. Just grabbed it and kicked it. All in one motion, it felt. Oh, that's good stuff. That's the kind of stuff that just gets you in front, gets you the premierships. Powerful rucking. And yeah, putting Grundy and Laddams to the sword today. The other ruckman, I feel, Darcy Fort and Draper getting the best of them, I reckon. Yeah, Sydney defense is just atrocious there, guys. I don't know what's happening tonight, but there's just not enough pressure. Heaney and Mills trying their best. Heaney on track to turn up. Well and truly. Oh, big tackle by Cunningham. A minute left in the third, and a few of these guys kicking on. That's holding the ball. What are you thinking there, Gallup? Gotta dispose of it, mate. And Chad Warner gonna get a kick at goal. Could go and get his fourth here. Crazy stuff. Chadley Warner. No, first blemish of the day for Chadley. But yeah, Heaney up to 87 for the Swans. And Warner up to 85 after that. Oh no, 88 after that last one. Rowbottom also having a decent quarter here. Lions giving it up a bit at the end here. Just a bit of trashy disposal use on the edge. Oh. Marks need to be taken there. The Swans get their last chance. Amadi can't do anything. as is tradition. Oh, 8 seconds left for the Lions. Come on, last kick on the money. Logan Morris. Love to see it. One more touch for Goulden. How's Goulden doing? He's up to, 13 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles for Goulden. Pretty balanced game. He could be still on track for the ton. But yeah, here we go. Logan Morris on the buzzer to really put the sword to the throat, I'd say. Because there's still a quarter to go. My goodness. This is turning into a bit of a blowout. Snapping. Interesting. Oh, absolutely flushed it. Flushes one home for the Lions again. Logan Morris. And that's a 48 point lead for the Lions. My goodness. Sorry, 42. Oh, sorry. It was 93, not 99. All right, my bad. 42 point lead for the Lions. My goodness, what a blowout that third quarter was. And Will Ashcroft, Josh Dunkley were the best ones there by the country mile. Yeah, 106 for Will Ashcroft, Josh Dunkley 104 at three-quarter time. And yeah, Chad Warner could have had 4 goals, just missed that last one. But he's up to 90, and Isaac Heaney doing what he does best, up to 87. Couple of Swans well and truly on track to ton up in this one. And maybe James Rowbottom, maybe Errol Goulden, maybe Callum Mills, maybe Angus Sheldrick, if he has one of the biggest quarters of his career. But no, it's all Brisbane's way at the moment. Fletcher, Bailey, up into the 80s, Levi and Neil the next best. And then the team's just synced up a bit better, I think. The whole team is getting amongst it. As you can see, the bottom scores there for the Lions, a lot better than the bottom scores for the Swans. Caden Cleary, Logan McDonald is out there apparently. Have not seen him at all today. Joel Amadi making a rare appearance at the end, but 2 behinds for him. So dismal stuff for some Swans. And yeah, Brisbane just sharing it around, syncing up better, I reckon. Who are we worried about though? Jai Sarong for me and Poet, I think, would love that to pick up. And yeah, Grundy, my goodness. The sharing of the ruck and the 4 frees against and the apparently Sam Draper dominance is really, putting the pig to shame tonight a little bit, Brody Grundy. So he is having a mare. Who knows though? Grundy can come out and have a 40-point quarter. I've seen it. You never know, but unlikely, you'd have to say. Yeah, some stinkers out there for the Swans, but definitely a few tons left in this one. We'll take our last break here, guys, just for a minute or two, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the fourth quarter and see how big this blowout's going to be. Hopefully not too bad. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Final quarter of Brisbane versus Swans, and what a third quarter it was. An absolute blowout by Brisbane in that last term, and up by 42 at the end. Huge stuff, and it's on the back of Will Ashcroft and Josh Dunkley absolutely getting busy for the Lions. 106 for Washcroft, 104 for Dunkley, and yeah, Chad Warner up to 90 for the Swans. Heaney not far behind on 87. Fletcher and Bailey into the 80s for the Lions. And also maybe a Rowbottom ton on the cards. We'll see. Or maybe someone else is going to come and have a ridiculously good final term. Levi Ashcroft also fifth on the list for the Lions there on 69. Neil 67. You never know. Someone might come out and have a 30 or 40 point quarter here and ton up the same. So let's see. This last quarter should be good. Hopefully the Swans can put up a fight. Chad Warner's trying his best. And yeah, Heaney monstering it in the middle. But yeah, tough stuff for the Swans tonight. And a few of their forwards just gone missing, you know. And Grundy has just gone missing. Nothing's really syncing up. And yeah, still a quarter to go. So we'll see if they can pull out something in this final quarter, the Swans. But it's looking like dire straits at the moment. So just they're telling us the Logan Morris goal isn't counting? Right. Okay, I thought it was a goal. That's why I thought it was a huge lead. But no, there we go. It didn't count. So Brisbane didn't get an extra point at the end there. But here we go. Fourth quarter. Where is Jai Sarong, guys? Where is he? I would love some Jai Sarong. He hasn't had a mark for the game, Jai Sarong. Not one mark. That is very unlike him. Everyone else on the field above him in particular has a mark. Just Laddams and McDonald and Sarong, who do not have a mark for the Swans. Crazy. And there's Amati getting involved. Yeah, Jai Sarong, that's why he's not going big. He's not getting those marks tonight at all. And Amati sprays another one. Nowhere near it. It's been a tough night for Joel Amati tonight, and even tougher for Logan McDonald. I did not. Yeah, Logan Morris has been fine. Logan McDonald, I didn't even know he was out there. Sarong 40-point quarter. That is good energy right there. I need that. Just at least, 5 marks this quarter would be good. Just it's a nice, easy junk down back for the Swans, yeah? It's, Lions will let that happen, surely. There he is! Just a handball, but he's up into the 40s, Sarong. No, sorry, he's 37. What am I saying? Oh, dear. Charlie Curnow getting a crack at it now. Goulden getting his kicking boots back on. Good kick by Goulden. Up to 78 in his comeback game. And finishes it off. Charlie Curnow up to 60 with that mark kick and goal. So Swans back on the goal kicking list. It's only a 35-point lead now. So I've seen bigger leads get crumbled away. But it's going to be a tough time to do it, I think, for the Swans. Yeah, no, it's going to be some debate over that Logan Morris goal at the end of that third quarter. Umpire said he played on. Commentators not liking it at all. Yeah, Tom McCartan offered that concussion test at the moment. Oof. Oh, Bruce Revel getting done holding the ball, and Heaney is going to be turning up with that, I think, because that is a tackle and a free fall and a kick, and you'd think he's going to get a point here and a behind, so it could be a quick... Oh, if he kicks the goal, he will 100% be turning up here. Isaac Heaney. Big tackle. Actually, the point will be enough to get him the ton. Actually, should be a quick +9 there for Isaac Heaney. And he will go up to the triple digits. Good to see. Isaac Heaney pigging it up. Not a good kick there by Fletcher. Curnow getting amongst it. Not a good kick by Curnow. Wilmot getting amongst it now as well. Good to see because he has not had his best game. Up to 47 now. Dunkley moving up to 109 and maybe a tackle there as well. Oh, there he is. The man I didn't realize was on the field. Logan McDonald actually takes a mark. Well done. Going to get into the double digits. And yeah, Sydney bringing a bit of fire in this fourth quarter. Not going down without a fight. And he's got it. So it's back to a 28-point margin. There's still 15 minutes left. So Lions would love to kick a goal just to stop this flow from happening, I think. It's been a little bit of a scare to start the quarter. Josh Dunkley, though, up to 109. And yeah, Heaney up to 102. So Heaney's turned up. Chadley Warner not far off. Zach Bailey and Fletcher cruising. So there's a bit left in this one for sure. Grundy getting involved again. So he's having a better term. McCartan on the bike on the bench. This is what Sydney need. They need more of this. Sydney seem like they got a little bit more sync up in this quarter. Just making the right decisions. Ooh, on a knife's edge though. That's a good kick. No, it's not. Goulden, what are you doing? Goulden, come on. Just not quite getting it right tonight in his game back. He's just off the mark with his kicks. Yeah, Tom McCartan. That's what we need. Keep those legs pumping nice and slowly. Sheldrick up to 62 with that tackle. He's had the third most disposals by the Swans tonight. He's had 58% time on ground. Oh yeah, yeah. So he was injured, but no, it still makes sense. It's like, yeah, this is what they need. Some guy just mildly riding the bike on the boundary. But yeah, no, he was off with a concussion test, so I think they're just going to warm his legs back up. Chad Warner there up to 101 as well now. So there is the fourth ton of the game. Chad Warner cruising on up, 105 now. Sorry, getting plenty, 7 tackles. So hopefully Tom McCartan's going to come back on soon. I tell you, Will Ashcroft has been a little bit missing in the last, well, little patch of footy, really. But Dunkley, great tackle. Good stuff by the Lions. Bring the heat back. Levi Ashcroft moving. Dunkley up to 113. Good to see. Having his best game. I just wish I still had him in my team. Oh, big falcon by Hamling. And out the back for Bruce. Oh, Lohman. What a beautiful goal. Lovely one-hander mark. And he's like, I'm just going to keep going. Just going to run it on in. Ice in the veins. Josh Dunkley, 7 marks, 7 tackles, 24 disposals. So having a big one, the Dunks. 113. And yeah, Chad Warner, great patch these last few minutes, up to 107. And Brisbane getting away again. Back up to a 34-point lead. And yes, Tom McCann is coming back on. So there you go. Yeah, so easy. That Lohman mark was just like so smooth, wasn't it? He just kept it going. Why not? Oh, oh, Harris Andrews is just too good down back. Far too good. And there's Levi getting busy now. He's into the 80s. And Bruce. Oh no. Sarong almost got a piece of it, but didn't. Sad. Sheldrick. Contested handballing is awesome from Sheldrick. And maybe a Goulden tackle there. So Goulden's still chugging away. A few Swans kicking on. Rowbottom up to 86. Mills 83. Goulden going up to 85, maybe with that last tackle. And yeah, sorry, that was a high tackle against Goulden there. So he's going backwards. Sad times. I love that. The ball got booted down the field and no one wanted to run for it. Everyone's like, I am not wasting my energy running to get that ball. The umpire can get that ball. So everyone gets a quick 30-second breather. And Levi Ashcroft is getting some junk now. Oh. Lohman, he's got it. Oh, he's doing right. Absolutely slick goal there from Kai Lohman. Doing it too easily. And my goodness, look at that. Josh Dunkley is also doing it too easy. He's had a couple of tackles since I last saw. He's up to 121. And yeah, the Lions cracking the ton themselves, and it is back to a 40-point lead. So we're going to see any more tons tonight, though. Plenty of time left. Bailey, maybe. Rowbottom. Fletcher. Maybe a bit of junk down back for either team. Could see us see another triple-digit score. There's still 11 and a half minutes left. Plenty left to play. Will Ashcroft! Come on! Just gets it away, but not getting it between the middle. He's up to 110 though. So Will Edwards just bombs it 70 meters. Wowee. Sheldrick again, but not good enough. Sydney just passed the ball to the Lions. Yeah, that's what it feels like right now. And Levi Ashcroft is getting on the end of it. He's up into the 90s. Oh, and gets a behind. So 93 now for Levi Ashcroft. He's slowly creeping up to his brother. Sydney just not doing much, giving it straight back to the Lions a lot of the time. So here come the Swans. Can they get anything happening? Stop this from being a total blowout. Darcy Fort, Premiership Ruckman, Darcy Fort, holding the fort down back. Ooh. Oh, Kai Lohman, what a mark. Goodness me. What a mark. He has got his boots on. He is jumping. He is taking hangers. He's kicking true. He is having fun in this last quarter. Kai Lohman come alive. And now Josh Dunkley cruising on up to 127. So he is having his best game of the season by far. Holding the ball now, Kai Lohman. He couldn't have a perfect quarter. Had to give him a blemish to his name after that ridiculous mark just before. Tell you what, Angus Sheldrick is a durable little nugget. He gets run into and smashed around, and he just bounces right back up. Warner kicks his fourth, and he is going right up to 118. Woofed. Chadley Warner. Too easy there, but yeah, too late. So Chad Warner up to 118 with that last goal. Easy one for him. Just made the most of a muck up by the Lions. Very nice. So a couple of silver linings for the Swans. Chad Warner, one of them. And yeah, Heaney, 107. Dunkley, 127. Warner's, sorry, going to go up to 121 in a second, I think. So great day out from him. Still 9 minutes to go. Oh, Levi. Just fast hands. Going up to 95. There's Jai Sarong. Fast hands. Somehow got it out. But just no junk, no easy points for Jai Sarong tonight, unfortunately. He has had to play the contested game. Gosh, Sheldrick, tackle and a handball. Doesn't need the holding the ball. He's like, I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to take the ball. Heaney getting some junk. Hand pass game not working for the Swans. Oh, there's Will. Come on, Washcroft. Keep it going. He has slowed up a little bit in this last term. But just, yeah, plenty of lines getting amongst it, though. Levi Ashcroft and Zach Bailey and Fletcher maybe on track. Definitely Levi Ashcroft. He's had a huge last term. Probably have to take Sheldrick over a tagging Peatling in keepers. Well, if Sheldrick stays on the ground at the end here, it could very well get into the 80s, I reckon, if he stays on the ground. But yeah, he's going all right tonight, even at the low time on ground, into the 70s now. 26 disposals for him too. But yeah, nice goal there. Logan Morris getting it done. And yeah, he is an absolute superstar already, Logan Morris. Sheldrick has, yeah, I'm a big fan. I'll say his name a lot. Just wish Dean Cox would put him on the ground a bit more. And yeah, Peatling in the showdown could be interesting. I think Adelaide should get the wood over Port Adelaide, to be honest. But yeah, could be an interesting one there. Will Ashcroft, 115 now. Bailey bouncing around. Oh, no. Yes. Huge goal. Bailey. Zach Bailey up to 96. Awesome stuff by the Lions. 48-point lead. Oh, no. Errol Goulden and Joel Amadi. Sorry, I didn't even notice that. But they are both, they have the ambulance next to their name. That is not good. To figure out what has happened to Errol Goulden. And to not so much a lesser extent, but a fantasy-wise lesser extent, Joel Amadi. But Goulden is a red flag. Do not want to see him with the ambulance next to his name. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and hear what is happening to Goulden. Hopefully it's just precautionary, you'd hope. And Bice gets a quick holding the ball. So Bice up to 85. Yeah, Goulden. Don't know if he is going to be back on for the day now. Yeah, 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left. They might just keep him on the bench. Oh, Cleary, not the best inside 50, but somehow Roses almost made it work. Oofed. Grundy in the ruck. Doing a bit more in this last quarter, I'd have to say. He's put on, what, 20 points? So a little bit better, but still nowhere near the mark tonight. Brodie Grundy just getting that low floor score tonight. I don't think it's his worst game of the year, though. I think he had an absolute mare earlier. Oh! Oh, Angus Sheldrick. There it is. Right up to 88. Look at that. Exploding. Angus Sheldrick, 28 disposals now, a goal. He's had 2 frees against as well, so he could have been up to 94, Angus Sheldrick. Oh, man. Hook it to my veins. Angus Sheldrick. Love it. Love it. Sheldrick pushing on up. It's a blowout tonight, but we've still got some excitement in these last few minutes. We might see some tons. Zach Bailey, Levi Ashcroft, James Rowbottom, Callum Mills, Goulden, maybe. Still waiting to hear what has happened to Errol Goulden. So Warner still chugging away, and Grundy with him. Oh, wow. Chad Warner, ridiculous run capacity. Just so strong. It just runs through players. He is gassed. How is there a 20-point difference in fantasy points to Supercoach for Sarong? God, where is he? Yeah, it must have just. I'd say he must have hit all of his targets. Just he's had a little of it tonight, but I think you get extra points for hitting your targets, maybe, or 1% plays, maybe. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Supercoach, they got some extra points amongst them. And here goes Heaney. Up, up he goes. Another goal for the Swans. So he is going up to 126. Goulden is back on Minamoto. Fantastic. Yes, good stuff. So 4 minutes to get 16 points. Maybe. Will Ashcroft up to 120. Still out there. Dunkley's been on the bench for the last 7 minutes, so he has stalled. It's been a good game tonight. That's what over 100 points for the 200 points for the night now between the two teams. 90 would be great, and don't get injured. Yes, I think mainly don't get injured. I think he has done pretty well for his first game back, Errol Goulden, if he was done for the day at this point. But thankfully he's not. Good to get a few more if he's still out there. So Kai Lohman has come alive in this last quarter, getting all of his goals, maybe a third one here. Ooh, not quite. So yeah, Jai Sarong. Sad times for us Jai Sarong owners. No marks. 2 tackles, 12 disposals, and nothing else. 3 minutes, see if we can get to 50. Not going to happen. Grundy, my God, why? Yeah, 66. Not good. Not good for a lot of Swans tonight. Might get up to 70 by the end here, Grundy, if he's lucky. So the floor score, still not his worst, but not a good night for Brody. Darcy Wilmot, the same, not his best night. Came better in this second half, but that first half was just not good. Oh, Will Ashcroft, surely not. Nah, that was touched, I think. I think that was touched, but if that's not touched, that is amazing. Yeah, surely touched. Yeah, not a goal. But Will Ashcroft kicking on up to 124 and Dunkley up to 130. Yeah, two big scores for the Swans there. 126 for Heaney, 123 for Warner. And yeah, Zach Bailey, didn't even see that. He's up to 103. So good stuff from Bailey, tunning up. Levi, a handball away. Mills and Rowbottom, a point away. And Kerno, not paid a mark. I thought that was, but maybe not. Grundy can't hold onto it tonight. Might get a tackle though. Galloping away. Neil, where's he been tonight? Up to 80? No, he's pushed out of bounds. And Answorth wraps up Edwards afterwards as well. Not happy with that one on the boundary line. Bit of biff in this one to finish it off. Answorth was pissed. So maybe some tons in these last 2 minutes. Some junk for the Lions. Oh yeah, Neil and Gardner getting some. Yeah, they've got themselves in the fantasy teams. Oh, come on, Gardner. Just kick it straight to Will. Very nice. So Will Ashcroft up to 130. He's going to kick it straight back to Gardner. So plus 18 for Gardner at the end here. Absolutely junking it up. So Levi on the bench. Don't know if he's going to ton up. Sheldrick and Goulden on the bench. And there is McKenna with his chance at the end here. Not too fantasy relevant. Will Ashcroft and Josh Dunkley chugging along. 130 apiece. Big stuff from some Lions. And yeah, Heaney and Warner. Huge days. Neil up to 96 with that bit of junk before. So, a little bit of last minute stuff here from some Lions. And Connor McKenna gets in on the action at the end. So, good stuff by the Irishman. Half the Lions now 70 plus. A lot of Swans kicked on as well. Half the team got 70 plus tonight, but just not their night. 43 points the difference now. So good night for the Lions. Everyone's had a piece of it. So yeah, praying in these last 20 seconds for a Jai Sarong mark. Where's Jai? There he is! Give it to him! Give it to him, Warner. Don't run. Don't bounce it. Oh, you dickhead. Oh, so selfish. Great kick, though. And Grundy on the buzzer here. Very important kick. He could get up to 85 here if he kicks this. So there you go. Big win for the Lions, but maybe a little win at the end here for Brodie Grundy owners. Could he get into the 80s if he kicks this? To make the scoreboard a little less deflating for the Swans. Come on, Brodie. Finish it strong. He's got it! Oh, they've stuffed him on the buzzer. Harris Andrews celebrating like it's a goal with that save. Ruining fantasy coaches' dreams there, Harris Andrews and Chad Warner. Not giving us what we want, but what a win by the Lions. And Will Ashcroft getting a tackle at the end there to get to the top. 7 tackles, 7 marks, 30 disposals. Could have had a couple of goals with it, but he missed twice. 134 for Washcroft, 130 for Dunkley. Good to see. He has had struggle streak this year, and he is getting his average back up. And Chad Warner, 128. Isaac Heaney, 126. Tried their best. And Callum Mills at the end there got a bit of junk. And he had 32 disposals for his 103 in the end. So good stuff from Callum Mills. James Rowbottom as well, 99 for him. So a couple of Swans kicked on. And my favourite from all of them, Angus Sheldrick, having one of his better games for the year, 88 from 59% time on ground. So good stuff. Levi Ashcroft as well, one of his best games of the year, 98 for him. Lachie Neale junking up in that second half. Pretty good night for him in the end. Maybe a bit handball happy, 96 for him. And yeah, Goulden in his comeback game, 84, went off at the end and struggled. Towards the end here. Maybe just getting a bit of rust out tonight. Was a little bit off, but not a bad comeback game from young Errol. And hopefully he's all good for next week. But yeah, a couple of disappointments, I guess, tonight. Darcy Wilmot, 59 for the Lions. I'd probably say would be the biggest letdown if you're a Darcy Wilmot owner. And yeah, Jai Sarong. Sorry there, poet. Chad taking Sarong's hopes and dreams at the end there. And yeah, struggle streak for him. Didn't take a mark tonight. But somehow has 21 more Supercoach points than his other score. Yeah, a lot of Swans had much better Supercoach scores than their fantasy scores tonight. So happy if you're a Supercoach player, I guess, but not us fantasy guys. Interesting game. Lions get the chocolates and a big game from some of their big boys. Good to see Josh Dunkley back amongst it. And Will Ashcroft, what do you say about that? Just in a rare vein of form. And yeah, right up there, I reckon, with some of the best now, right up to Nick Dacos kind of levels. It's going to be soon, fantasy-wise as well. So I think, yeah, he's going to be one of the best for the next 10 plus years. Will Ashcroft, what a force. And yeah, Chad Warner, 4 goals on the other side there. Big shout out to him. He had a monster game. And he chugged along too. So huge night, big scores. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary tonight and enjoyed some of your players kicking on, hopefully. But yeah, just getting started for the weekend, guys. Plenty more to come. And tomorrow night, it's my boys against the Giants at the MCG. So we'll be back for that one tomorrow. So please make sure you've liked and subscribed or follow along. Know when we're going live tomorrow, and we'll be back to do it all again. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.